This is the mega compilation cut of the February 1st and 2nd broadcast of the Big Valley on Q13 and from December 21st, 1985 from 12 News, KVOS and BCTV.
If this ugly alternative comes, I've got a plan for it. And what that does psychologically reduces the level of fear inside.
But you just have to have nerve enough to say this is it. And some people have it and some don't.
Mary Peters is the head of the Hemlock Society of Northern California. It is a lobbying group for laws to permit voluntary euthanasia, the choice of death for terminally ill patients. Mary Peters says she recently received a call from an AIDS patient who had read how to use sleeping pills to end his life.
Then he called me back again, and he said he didn't think he could take that many pills. So all I can tell people is what I read in the books. I could only tell him that when Derek Humphrey helped his wife, his first wife, to kill herself in London in 1975, they dissolved the pills in a cup of tea. And she drank them, which is a better way to get it. I haven't heard from the man again.
No one, not even the Hemlock Society, advises how to commit suicide. Under California law, that would be a felony.
Next hour, we'll talk about the connection between AIDS and illegal drugs. Join me for that, plus more news and weather right after the Big Valley.
Q13, the Northwest's own movie channel, KCPQ.
Trapper John, weekdays at 4 here on Q13.
I know I need help for my drinking, but those month-long programs didn't work.
Chic is different.
No, they're all the same.
Chic takes just 10 days with a couple of 2-day follow-ups.
Well, what can they do in 10 days?
Help you lose the cravings.
Well, how do they do that?
It's not talk. It's a special medical technique. You know what they did for me.
Yeah.
And they have a #1 success rate.
Okay, it's Chic for me.
Chic now treats cocaine addiction. For a confidential interview, call now.
8.6, 7.9, 6.8. Blocks Furniture has the lowest interest rate of all. 0 interest. You heard right. Imagine the savings. Financing with no interest now during our 0 interest sale. Select from our huge furniture selection and save. Even cash buyers can save. Many items are on sale for even bigger savings. Hurry to Blocks for the furniture buy of the year during our 0 interest sale. On now at Blocks, 8219 South Tacoma Way.
We've got it all at Blocks.
I need your help. My big sister, Mama Celeste, she make a great crust for her pizza. But it was Giuseppe's idea. I say, Mom, you make a perfect sauce, perfect toppings, make a perfect crust. She do it, but I think it. So my picture should be on the box too. You like happy, like, hey, I think of a great crust. Or serious, like, yes, I think of a great crust. Or bigger.
Celeste Pizza. Delicious crust makes it great from top to bottom.
Here's an offer from the Contour Chair Company that's better than free. Right now, during this special TV offer, we'll mail anyone who calls a check worth $200, good toward the purchase of any Contour chair. And there's more for free, including a free phone call for this free catalog to find out all about Contour chairs. Contour chairs have the same basic orthopedic design as astronauts' chairs, have optional heat and massage units built right in to help ease away everyday aches and pains. And they're available in a wide selection of furniture styles, sizes, and fabric coverings. So don't wait. Call right now to get your free catalog about the Contour chair by mail and this free $200 rebate check. Call now for your free catalog and check. Everything's free by mail, and there's absolutely no obligation.
In the U.S., call toll-free 1-800-228-5333, 1-800-228-5333. In Canada, call 1-800-268-6365.
Rock Hudson, Leslie Caron, and Charles Boyer in a romantic romp to tickle your funny bone. A very special favor tonight at 11, a special time.
Here's a question for you. There were two shoppers, both with $100. Shopper A spent all her money at the mall on a blouse and dress. Shopper B went to Value Village and got a nice blouse and dress too. Plus, a coat, a sweater, some outfits for her family, and still had money left. So who's the smart shopper? You're right. Smart shoppers always shop Value Village. Buy more, spend less. Value Village.
No one appreciates the way Mom takes care of everyone until Mom gets sick. That's when the person who doctors the family turns to Robitussin.
Feeling better, Mom?
I was. Robitussin, recommended by more doctors, pharmacists, and Dr. Mom.
Chapstick, please, sold out.
How about some?
Nope.
No, chapstick's better than ever.
Chapstick.
Right here.
Take it.
It feels even softer, even smoother.
My lips, I see you. Chapstick.
This is KCPQ, the College Sports Channel.
Rock Hudson just got his assignment.
It's suicide.
He's got to lead a mission to destroy a Nazi fuel dump. Tonight at 8 on KCPQ Channel 13, the Northwest Zone Movie Channel. Rock Hudson Week continues with Tobruk. Rock has a mission that could mean defeat for the Nazis.
I didn't ask for the trip, Colonel.
One problem. A lot of the guys that are going with him aren't going to return. Keep a bucket of sand nearby. It might come in handy when the tanks blow. Then, tomorrow night at 8 on Q13, Rock Hudson gives James Stewart a hand with the settlers in Bend of the River.
What do you expect them to do, starve while you feed a bunch of crazy miners?
They'll do anything to get what's theirs, even steal. Weeknights at 7:30, Carson's Comedy Classics. Tonight at 8, Tobruk, with only 3 commercial intermissions. Tomorrow night at 8, Bend of the River.
Take another look at Channel 13, KCPQ.
Another sacrifice.
How about it?
Tales from the dark side.
Saturday night at 11:45, a special time.
Just bought this quality flatbed on sale. I made a smart buy.
I just bought this Craftmatic 2 adjustable bed, and I paid over $100 less for my bed than that guy.
I have problems when I read. I have to stack up pillows.
I simply press this button, and instantly my bed positions itself for perfect reading.
I have problems when I snack. I spill stuff. Why did I buy a flat bed?
My Craftmatic 2 positions itself for perfect eating.
I paid top price, and I still don't get a good night's sleep.
I'm no dummy. I bought a Craftmatic 2 adjustable bed.
Be smart. Don't buy any bed until you get this free information by mail about the Craftmatic 2 adjustable bed that costs less than many flatbeds. Call toll-free now for free information.
Call toll-free in the U.S. 1-800-228-3600. 1-800-228-3600. In Canada, call 1-800-268-6365. 1-800-268-6365.
Everything he ever loved, they destroyed. Now it's his turn. The Beastmaster. Sunday night at 6 on Q13.
You guys gonna ante up or not?
That's it for me tonight.
Not the same without Bob, is it?
No, I really miss him.
I feel sorry for Joan. I hear he left her with nothing.
Yeah, well, who expects to die at 43? You know, it really gets you thinking.
It got me thinking. Sue and I just got more life insurance.
Life insurance?
Yeah, term insurance. No frills. We each got $50,000. It was easy enough to get, and we got group rates because I belong to the credit union. Boy, $50,000 sure would have helped Joan.
Didn't Bob belong to the credit union at the plant?
Yeah, right. Maybe did.
Yeah.
Dave, do you have any more on that insurance plan? Yeah, they sent me an information kit. I'll get it for you. Great, I'd like to read it.
Credit union members age 18 to 59, call 1-800-543-5500 for your free information kit. This $50,000 life plan is for credit union members only, so call 1-800-543-5500. 1-800-543-5500.
So, hello. Barb, hi. Long time, Barbara. Yes, I haven't seen you since the funeral. How are you doing? It's hard adjusting to life without Tom. I never thought I'd be raising the kids by myself. How are you managing everything? Will you be going back to work soon? Not right away.
Thank God Tom always planned ahead. He had just taken out more life insurance.
Life insurance?
Uh-huh, term insurance, $50,000 worth. Tom got a good deal because he belonged to the credit union.
Well, you're kidding. I belong to a credit union.
Well, then you and Jack are both eligible, too. Believe me, it sure helps out. Now I can stay home with the kids where they really need me.
Your Tom was a smart guy. I think I'll talk to Jack about our life insurance. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Credit union members age 18 to 59, call 1-800-543-5500 for your free information kit about this $50,000 life plan. That's 1-800-543-5500.
Call a friend. Call Medic Alert now before a medical emergency. Call toll-free 1-800-344-3226. Medic Alert, a non-profit foundation.
Today.
Where are you going?
Paris. What is it, business or pleasure?
I thrive on impulses, Blake. I just gave in to one of them.
Dynasty Today.
Over 50 million people have a hard time competing in today's job market because they've given themselves a handicap. They didn't finish high school. If you're thinking of quitting school, this free booklet will give you some good reasons for staying in. It's called The High Cost of Dropping Out.
For your copy, call this toll-free number.
Don't start your future with a handicap.
Q13 reports and FYI are next. Then, on Dynasty, as Crystal launches her new business, Jeff and Nikki return from Bolivia to announce their marriage. But who is that woman chasing Blake?
I think the bottom line is that we have to have research using animals if we're going to move science forward and help to improve human life and human health.
But there is one point of the study on which both sides agree, that the creatures used in studies to help alleviate human suffering should not undergo needless pain and inhumane suffering themselves.
That's our report this hour. Join me for more news and weather and a report on how religion and politics are mixing right after the Big Valley.
Q13, the Northwest's own movie channel, KCPQ.
Trapper John, weekdays at 4 here on Q13.
Here's a question for you. There were two shoppers, both with $100. Shopper A spent all her money at the mall on a blouse and dress. Shopper B went to Value Village and got a nice blouse and dress too. Plus, a coat, a sweater, some outfits for her family, and still had money left. So who's the smart shopper? You're right. Smart shoppers always shop Value Village. Buy more, spend less. Value Village.
Ned, you're early.
Oh, Susie, you promised to quit drinking. Maybe we should split up. You won't face it.
I have tried.
Willpower isn't working. You need medical treatment. Please, call Schick.
Schick will help me lose my craving in 10 days and a couple 2-day follow-ups.
I'll come visit you this weekend.
Need help? Go with the winner. Schick is #1.
Tired of weight loss programs that promise you speedy starts but leave you frustrated and still overweight? Here's a program that works. Weight Loss Clinic's Fast Finish. Clients lose 3 to 4 pounds each and every week without drugs or gimmicks. Fast Finish, the fastest way to lose weight from start to finish. Now discover the Fast Finish program for only $59. Call for a free visit. The faster you start, the faster you'll finish.
Today, certain types of insurance are a must. If you don't carry auto insurance, who pays? You do. Without homeowners insurance, who pays? You do. If you're over 65 and on Medicare, as I am, and you don't have first-rate Medicare supplement insurance, who pays what Medicare doesn't? That's right, you do. And that's why you need secure care from National Home Life to help pay the bills Medicare doesn't. Take down this toll-free number while I show you how much you must pay even with Medicare in 1986. During the first 60 days of hospitalization, you pay $492. In the next 30 days, you pay up to $3,690. In the next 60 days, it jumps to $14,760. And believe it or not, if you have to stay in a hospital for 150 days, even with Medicare, you still have to pay $18,942. But when you have secure care, you pay nothing, not one penny of those expenses. Secure Care also continues to pay for 1 full year after Medicare stops. It also helps pay doctor, medical, and surgical bills outside the hospital. Now, I carry Secure Care myself. Let me show you how easy it is. You just dial this toll-free number.
Hello, Secure Care. May I help you?
Yes, I'd like more information on Secure Care, please.
Certainly. You too should call me at 1-800-247-7222. Give me your name and address, and I'll mail information on our new 1986 Medicare supplement. Or write Secure Care, Valley Forge, PA 19493. That's 1-800-247-7222.
Tonight,
Tourette's syndrome is one of my problems.
Quincy helps a young man with a rare disease.
I have to live with it, or I die with it the way Jeff did.
Quincy at 5.
This is KCPQ, the College Sports Channel.
Here's the sound of a cold or allergy. Now listen to the new sound of relief. Dimetap was the #1 cold and allergy brand prescribed by doctors for over 20 years. Now Dimetap is available in new non-prescription formulas. 12-hour Dimetap Extend tabs relieve sneezing, stuffy runny nose, itchy eyes. 4-hour Dimetap Elixir does the same for children. Dimetap brings effective relief to you.
National Furniture, the complete furniture rental sales store where credit is not a problem. Rent a color TV for less than $1 a day. That's right, less than $1 a day. If you need furniture, we have the largest selection of red-tone furniture in the Northwest. Beds, sofas, love seats, sleepers, TVs, coffee tables, entertainment centers, dinettes, TVs, china cabinets, lamps, chairs, recliners, TVs, oak glass, early American modern, every style, fabric, and color that you can imagine. National Furniture is the complete furniture rental sales store. And remember, credit is not a problem. National Furniture has 4 locations. Check the yellow pages for the store near you.
The doors of Living Well Ladies' newest premier club in Bellevue are open. Come join the fun and excitement during our open house this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. There'll be plenty of free prizes and refreshments. Call today.
Here's an offer from the Contour Chair Company that's better than free. Right now during this special TV offer, we'll mail anyone who calls a check worth $200, good toward the purchase of any Contour chair. And there's more for free, including a free phone call for this free catalog to find out all about Contour chairs. Contour chairs have the same basic orthopedic design as astronauts' chairs, have optional heat and massage units built right in to help ease away everyday aches and pains. And they're available in a wide selection of furniture styles, sizes, and fabric coverings. So don't wait. Call right now to get your free catalog about the Contour chair by mail and this free $200 rebate check. Call now for your free catalog and check. Everything's free by mail, and there's absolutely no obligation.
In the U.S., call toll-free 1-800-228-5333, 1-800-228-5333. In Canada, call 1-800-268-6365.
You guys gonna ante up or not?
That's it for me tonight.
Not the same without Bob, is it?
No, I really miss him.
I feel sorry for Joan. I hear he left her with nothing.
Well, who expects to die at 43? You know, it really gets you thinking.
It got me thinking. Sue and I just got more life insurance.
Life insurance?
Yeah, term insurance. No frills. We each got $50,000. It was easy enough to get, and we got group rates because I belong to the credit union.
Boy, $50,000 sure would have helped Joan.
Didn't Bob belong to the credit union at the plant?
Yeah,
Right,
maybe he did.
yeah.
Dave, do you have any more on that insurance plan?
Yeah, they sent me an information kit. I'll get it for you.
Great, I'd like to read it.
Credit union members age 18 to 59, call 1-800-543-5500 for your free information kit. This $50,000 life plan is for credit union members only, so call 1-800-543-5500. 1-800-543-5500.
Sue, hello.
Barb, hi.
Long time, Barbara.
Yes, I haven't seen you since the funeral. How are you doing?
It's hard adjusting to life without Tom. I never thought I'd be raising the kids by myself.
How are you managing everything? Will you be going back to work soon?
Not right away. Thank God Tom always planned ahead. He had just taken out more life insurance.
Life insurance?
Uh-huh, term insurance, $50,000 worth. Tom got a good deal because he belonged to the credit union.
Well, you're kidding. I belong to a credit union.
Well, then you and Jack are both eligible, too. Believe me, it sure helps out. Now I can stay home with the kids where they really need me.
Your Tom was a smart guy. I think I'll talk to Jack about our life insurance. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Credit union members age 18 to 59, call 1-800-543-5500 for your free information kit about this $50,000 life plan. That's 1-800-543-5500.
Tonight, Joan Embry.
He thinks maybe your mom and he's looking for food.
And
Hi there, my name is Bruce.
Carson at 7:30.
Picture somebody up there, somebody you hate. Somebody who's trying to hurt you. Or Blake.
Next, on Dynasty.
After all, you are a happily married man, and the sterling crystal isn't here to see that you remain faithful to her.
She's there in Acapulco and I'm not. And I am having a perfectly glorious time.
I'm his oldest son, I'm his heir, and I will have what is mine.
Dynasty, Monday at 3 on Q13. Q13 reports and FYI are next. Then, on Dynasty, Blake gets a visitor in Acapulco. Alexis is busy while he's gone. And Daniel and Crystal are up to something. Stay tuned for the fireworks.
This is Puget Sound Television.
Rock Hudson narrates a tribute to Marilyn Monroe, tonight at 8.
In today's high-tech business world, what you don't know can hurt you. Call ITT Technical Institute and let us explain how business training can make the computer and all of its cousins your partners in a successful business career. Call ITT Technical Institute at 285-2600. 285-2600. Call now.
Here's a question for you. There were two shoppers, both with $100. Shopper A spent all her money at the mall on a blouse and dress. Shopper B went to Valley Village and got a nice blouse and dress too. Plus, a coat, a sweater, some outfits for her family, and still had money left. So who's the smart shopper? You're right. Smart shoppers always shop Value Village. Buy more, spend less. Value Village.
Let's Make Love, starring Marilyn Monroe. Q13's Late Show at 10:30.
Political forces in the Philippines are counting down to Friday's presidential election. Some leaders say if the opposition doesn't win, it will be because voters stay home rather than vote in what they call a fixed election. Good afternoon. I'm Marianne McClary. Opposition candidate Corazon Aquino is increasingly confident that she will win against incumbent Ferdinand Marcos, but she adds she will need 2/3 of the vote to offset cheating by Marcos supporters. National Guard troops are back at the Hormel plant in Austin, Minnesota today. The troops were ordered in after tampered Hormel products were found in stores. The company plans to begin statewide inspection now of its meats. President Reagan's Star Wars defense plan is still in the planning stages, but there's word the Soviets are about to come up with a rocket that can evade part of that system. The Boston Globe quotes a government report as saying the rocket could be built by 1993. Most of the more than 1,000 Americans in Libya have left because of an order from President Reagan, but a senior Reagan administration official says some U.S. companies want special licenses to protect their assets in that country. Football widows are celebrating today. They're officially reunited with their spouses after yesterday's AFC-NFC Pro Bowl. The AFC, which includes the Seahawks, lost, by the way. But there is hope for grieving football fans. The first preseason game is set for this July. It's partly sunny outside right now, and we can expect to see that sunshine through tomorrow. We have a 30% chance of rain forecast for this evening, and we'll have a low about in the mid-30s. It will cool off a little bit tomorrow with a high in the upper 40s, bringing with it just a slight chance of rain. Coming up next, we'll take a look at televangelists and politics.
I just bought this quality flatbed on sale. I made a smart buy.
I just bought this Craftmatic 2 adjustable bed, and I paid over $100 less for my bed than that guy.
I have problems when I read. I have to stack up pillows.
I simply press this button, and instantly my bed positions itself for perfect reading.
I have problems when I snack. I spill stuff. Why did I buy a flat bed?
My Craftmatic 2 positions itself for perfect eating.
I paid top price, and I still don't get a good night's sleep.
I'm no dummy. I bought a Craftmatic 2 adjustable bed.
Be smart. Don't buy any bed until you get this free information by mail about the Craftmatic 2 adjustable bed that costs less than many flat beds. Call toll-free now for free information.
Call toll-free in the U.S. 1-800-228-3600. 1-800-228-3600. In Canada, call 1-800-268-6365. 1-800-268-6365.
The separation of church and state has become less distinct as television evangelists or televangelists support political candidates. Francis Harden has the story.
The 700 Club is more than a television show.
According to a Nielsen survey, almost 60 million adults tune into the top religious broadcasts every month. And what they often hear is a mix of religion and politics from many over-the-air preachers.
If you deal with God and the Bible, inevitably you're going to come up against moral issues. And when those moral issues surface at the ballot box, then you better be there.
In the past, many religious broadcasters were there for Ronald Reagan. With the 1988 elections coming up, one of the most prominent televangelists is already supporting Vice President George Bush as his choice for the Republican nomination for president. While the Reverend Jerry Falwell uses his newly formed Liberty Federation to plug his favorite son, the Reverend Pat Robertson has his own network, including a news program to advance his possible bid for the Republican nomination. Critics complain that some televangelists are misusing these electronic pulpits.
They want to take political issues from the budget to the trade deficit and suggest that they know what God's view is on everything, and that those of us who may disagree.
Now from 12, News on the Hour.
Good afternoon. That hostage drama that began in a courtroom in France has finally ended. The 3 armed men who had originally taken 32 hostages have released the last 2 hostages unharmed. It was a tense 35 hours. Big gains in food and fuel prices are being blamed for a sharp increase in the consumer price index. The U.S. government reported today that inflation shot up 0.6% last month. Dense fog continues to shroud SeaTac Airport. Some flights are managing to make it in and out, but most holiday travelers are going nowhere. The Bellingham Airport remains locked in. A little town in England said enough with the problems and anxieties of modern-day living. For a night, the whole town turned its clocks back for an authentic Victorian holiday.
Richmond sought for an evening to banish the 20th century and bring back an era when everybody seems to think Christmases were better.
2 a.m. You never
never had soup so good, so fast. Lipton Cup of Soup.
Lipton Cup of Soup is savory broth, choice meats, tender vegetables. It's a cup bursting with good taste.
That was great. You tired?
No, but I am hungry.
You never had soup so good, so fast. Lipton Cup of Soup.
I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. That's the song I sing. I like to teach the world what to sing. What the world wants to perfect harmony. I like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company.
Get ready, British Columbia. BC's biggest sports fest is just around the corner. Get set, Terrace, BC. You'll be home for over 2,000 athletes February 27th to March 2nd. And if you're planning on participating, go. Go to your local sport association or recreation director right now for information on how you can be part of the 8th annual BC Winter Games. Watch for exclusive coverage of the games on British Columbia television.